Grown man stands in the pouring rain outside. A 24-hour diner at 2:17 a.m., pressing his last crumpled sandwich into the shaking hands of a little girl. He doesn't know. "Take it, I'm fine," he says, voice cracking, while his own stomach growls loud enough for the camera to catch. The child looks up with huge, terrified eyes, clutching a soaked teddy bear alone. What would you do if you saw this scene unfold right in front of you? Walk away? Or step in? Because one stranger did step in. And what she witnessed, in the next 10 minutes, broke her heart into 1,000 pieces, and then somehow put it back together. This is the true story of a single dad named Mark, his 8-year-old daughter Lily, and a woman named Sarah who thought she was just stopping for coffee until one tiny act of sacrifice changed all 3 lives forever. Keep watching, because you won't believe what the little girl whispered next. Mark Thompson, 34, works double shifts as a night janitor at the local hospital in a small Ohio town. His wife walked out 2 years ago, leaving him with Lily and a mountain of bills. Every dollar goes to rent, lights, and Lily's asthma meds. Food is whatever's on sale, or whatever the hospital cafeteria throws away at the end of the night. Tonight, the cafeteria was cleaned out early. Mark's wallet holds exactly 87 cents and a maxed-out credit card. He and Lily left the apartment on foot at 1 a.m. because the electric company shut off their power again. With nowhere else to go, he's walking the 3 miles to the all-night diner that sometimes lets them sit in the warm corner booth if they nurse 1 cup of coffee. Lily, small for her age, wears a too big winter coat Mark found at the thrift store. She hasn't complained once, but her lips are turning blue. Mark's own coat is zipped over her pajamas to keep her warmer. He hasn't eaten since yesterday morning. Inside the glowing diner, Sarah Reynolds, 29, a traveling nurse finishing a contract at the same hospital, sips black coffee after a 16-hour shift. She notices the door chime, sees the drenched pair hesitate at the entrance. The waitress starts to wave them off, no money, no service, but Sarah's eyes lock on the little girl shivering against her dad's side. Something about the way Mark gently smooths Lily's wet hair, the way he forces a brave smile just for her, makes Sarah's chest ache. Mark guides Lily to the counter anyway. He asks the waitress for just a glass of water for my daughter, please. The waitress sighs but fills a plastic cup. Lily's hands are so cold she can barely hold it. Mark quietly unwraps the single peanut butter sandwich he packed for tomorrow's lunch, literally. The last food in the house, and splits it. He gives Lily the bigger half. "Take it, sweetheart." "I'm fine," he whispers, kissing her forehead. Lily takes 1 tiny bite and immediately tries to hand the rest back. "Daddy, you didn't eat today." "You take it." Mark's eyes glisten. "I'm not hungry, baby. You need to grow big and strong." But Lily knows. She always knows. She starts crying silently, pushing the sandwich toward him. Sarah watches from 3 stools away, throat tightening. She can hear Mark's stomach growl over the diner's oldies radio. She sees the dark circles under his eyes, the hospital ID still clipped to his soaked shirt, the way he keeps checking the door like someone might take Lily away if he looks too broke. The waitress finally snaps. "Look, sir, I feel bad, but you gotta order something or leave." "Boss'll have my head." Mark stands defeated. "Yes, ma'am. We'll go." He takes Lily's hand. The sandwich, now wet from the rain, falls apart in the wrapper. Lily's sob is small but rips through the entire diner. "Daddy, I'm cold. And I'm scared." Mark kneels, hugging her so tight his own body shakes. "I know, baby. I'm trying. I'm trying so hard." Sarah's coffee has gone cold untouched. She's frozen watching a grown man break in slow motion while, pretending he isn't Sarah, stands up before she can talk herself out of it. "Excuse me," she says softly, walking over. "Please sit down. I've got this." Mark looks up, startled, instantly defensive. "We're okay, really." "You're not," Sarah cuts in gently. "And that's okay tonight." She signals the waitress. "Whatever they want, please." The waitress shrugs and hands them menus. Lily's eyes go wide at the pictures of pancakes. Mark's hands tremble as he tries to choose the cheapest thing. Sarah sits across from them uninvited. "My name's Sarah. I work with you at the hospital. Mark, 3rd floor janitorial, right? I've seen you humming to the patients at night." Mark manages a shy nod. Over the next 20 minutes, Lily eats her first full meal in days, chocolate chip pancakes drowning in syrup. Mark picks at eggs he insisted were too much. Sarah keeps refilling his coffee. Then the twist. Sarah asks lightly, So what's the plan after this? Heading home? Mark's face crumples. Power's out. Landlord changed the locks this morning. I start a second job tomorrow. We just needed somewhere warm till my shift at 6. Lily, mouth sticky with syrup, adds in a tiny voice. Daddy says the car's a hotel tonight. It has seats that lean back. Sarah feels the floor drop out from under her. Sarah excuses herself, steps outside and cries in her car for 3 solid minutes. Then she marches back in with a plan burning in her chest. She slides into the booth again. Mark, give me one chance to help, please. He starts shaking his head. No charity, no pity. But Sarah pulls out her phone, shows him a listing, a small furnished mother-in-law suite behind her rental house, 5 minutes from the hospital. The rent, whatever he can truly afford each month, even if it's 0 for a while. Mark stares, speechless. Why would you? Because 3 nights ago, Sarah says, voice breaking, I lost a patient. A little girl with asthma who didn't make it. I've been asking God what the hell I'm supposed to do with that pain. And then you two walked in tonight and Sarah looks at Lily, tears falling. She could be my second chance to save someone. Lily reaches across the table and puts her tiny hand on Sarah's. Miss Sarah, are you an angel? Sarah laughs through sobs. No, sweetie. Just a really tired nurse who's finally awake. Mark drops his head into his hands and cries, the silent, shoulder shaking kind of crying men only do when they realize someone just handed them hope when they'd already let it go. 6 months later, we see Mark, clean-shaven, new uniform, walking Lily to school. She's gained weight, cheeks rosy, laughing as she skips. Behind them, Sarah waves from the porch of the little suite that now has flower boxes and Christmas lights year-round. Cut to evening, the 3 of them around a small kitchen table eating spaghetti. Lily calls it family dinner night. Mark and Sarah exchange a shy glance that says maybe, someday this could be more, but for now, it's enough. Final shot, Mark tucks Lily in. She whispers, Daddy, remember when you gave me your only sandwich? He smiles, eyes wet. Every day, baby? Well, she yawns. Miss Sarah says tomorrow she's making us 10 sandwiches. So you never have to be hungry again. Mark kisses her forehead. Deal. Fade out on the porch light, glowing warm against the snow. If this story moved you even a little, please hit that like button, drop a comment telling us what you would have done that rainy night, and subscribe for more heart-punching short films every week. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a story that reminds us kindness still wins. Comment below. Take it. I'm fine if you believe one small act can change everything. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.